We are recording once again on Lansky and the Looch. This is episode number 4. And it's your host, Lansky here. Once again, Looch is out creating our brand new podcast that we'll be introducing to y'all very soon, hopefully. And today I'm going to do a quick little shout out for a band that some of you may not have heard of, but you absolutely need to check out. The band is Beyond the Black from Germany, and their lead singer Jennifer. Uh, I've actually been very lucky to kind of get to know her the last couple of years, and is not only one of the most talented musicians there is out there, but one of the most down to earth people you will ever meet. And her English is actually way better than mine. Of course, English is my only damn language, but she speaks multiple languages, and she has better English than me. So go figure. And about her, Jennifer, she is kind of the sole creative force behind this band. She creates her own stage outfit. She writes the music. And of course, like I said, she's the vocalist and she has an incredible vocal range. Like a bunch of the ladies that we talked about in our very first episode. Now, favorite album of this band would definitely have to be their self-titled album. It came out in 2022, I believe, 22 or 23. But it's a self-titled album, and if you're gonna start listening to this band, which I highly recommend, start there. They have huge, the whole album from front to back is just awesome. There are very few albums out there where I can listen to every single song and enjoy every single one. We're talking very few, like Metallica's Black Album is one, Slipknot, Iowa, probably another, but they're very few and far between, and this album is absolutely one of them. One of my favorite tracks on there is Reincarnation, and it was very cool to hear somebody actually kind of bring that into, kind of I guess, a religious belief, if you want to call it that, reincarnation, uh, into the rock scene, the metal scene. It was also with me being Jewish, as I'm sure y'all have heard me say like a million times. It's it's something that's part of our culture, and it was so cool to see like one of my favorite artists do a whole song about it. And not that she do a song about it, but when I asked her a little bit about that, she was so cool that she said, because I was a member of her Patreon page, uh, which if you're so inclined, definitely check that out because she has a lot of very cool features for her fans out there. And one of the coolest things she did not have to do this. She just said, "Well, why don't we do a phone call real quick and we can kind of talk about reincarnation?" I mean, how many rock stars you know would do that to someone that they've just kind of met that's a fan? And I don't know very many that would. And that, Jennifer, if you're listening, thank you again. That was, one of the coolest experiences. And just talking to her, I still message her through Patreon and talk to her. She's one of the most down to earth people you'll ever meet. If you saw her and you didn't know her, you would never guess she was a rock star. But she is, and she's a very good one. And I also did happen to come up with a new nickname for her. And she may not like me for this, but because I come up with nicknames for everybody I know, instead of calling her Jennifer, 'cause I have a cousin named Jennifer, you can't just call her Jennifer. So I refer to her as Janene. That's right, folks, Janene. And that's how I'll be referring to her from now on. Now, Janene may stop talking to me after that, but hopefully it'll catch on. And any other fans out there, come on, work with me on this one because I think that's a funny damn nickname. Anyway, like I said, the Subtitle album is awesome. They also do have a new video out that's from that album a couple years ago called Into the Light. It's awesome. And I have, I won't say confirmation, but Janene has told me that there's going to be some new music coming out very soon. So pay attention to that. Be looking for it. I believe today they put up a video of the guitarist Chris uh, doing a full playthrough of their song Misery. Definitely go check that out. That's an awesome song, and it's really cool to see him actually play that. Super talented guy. The whole band is just incredibly talented. They're also very down to earth, and they're funny as hell. Especially the drummer. He cracks me up. He is just a goofy motherfucker, and like I said, they're entertaining. Their live shows, from what I've seen, I've not, you know, been fortunate enough to actually go over to Europe and see them play live. Hopefully, they'll be coming here to America. But they the live shows I have seen look phenomenal. I mean, they're on point. It's constantly it's just nonstop entertainment. Great performers, and they do also have an upcoming tour. They just started over there in Europe. So if you are in Europe or if you go over there, definitely check out one of their shows. Like I said, guys, this is an awesome band. And once you actually get to know Jennifer or Janae and the rest of the band, you can't help but like them. They're super talented. They're down to earth, and they produce some awesome fucking music. So, with that being said, uh, I do hope everybody out there is doing very well, and we will be uh, doing one more episode where it's just me rambling to y'all, and then Luch will be back after that. But in the meantime, have a great day. Tell the ones you love that you love them, and we will talk soon.
How you guys doing? I just want to shout out one of the best, greatest dog rescues out there in America. Muggsy's Mob is a nationwide dog rescue. They focus on the worst of the worst cases, death row dogs and seniors, the ones that need the most help. Make sure you support Muggsy's Mob Nationwide Dog Rescue the way I do. Look them up, help them out, donate, do whatever you can for these guys, man. They're doing a lot for those that love us the most. Dog love. Nothing better than that, right? Thank you, guys.